Hello dear students. Today we are going to discuss about group discussion. Group discussion is very important and it is also part of your syllabus of CPD. So what is group discussion? Let us begin from this question. As you know, it is discussion of the given problem. However, we should not believe that group discussion and debate are the one and the same thing. No. Group discussion is something very different. It is healthy discussion, positive discussion, and the aim of group discussion is to find out the solution of the given problem. So the participants' approach must be very positive. We are discussing to find out the solution and not to give arguments which favor us. We have to find out the solution sitting together, and that's why we are discussing, we are producing our points, we are defending ourselves, and in this way we are proceeding towards the solution. Now, what is the normal procedure in which the group discussions are arranged? How should we organize group discussion? In group discussion, maximum 10 participants should be there, and they must sit in a half circle or in a circle so that every one of them can have eye contact with each other. It is very important to maintain eye contact. When you go for the group discussion and sit there, which things are important that you should keep in your mind? The first very thing is your body language. Now, you know well what is body language. Your posture and gesture and your expressions, everything together create your body language, and it must be positive. We must have proper formal gestures and proper postures. We must have a smile on our face or proper expressions which is suitable, which is in accordance with the given topic. We must maintain eye contact with every participant, and we must take that we are not speaking looking only at one or two persons, but we have to keep our eyes rolling. We have to listen very carefully even while we are not speaking. Now, this is very important point, because when we are not speaking, we generally think that we are free. It is not so. You must look active even while you are not speaking. You must nod your head. You must give proper positive gestures so that the speaker would feel encouraged, and he must feel that you are listening, you are understanding, and you are responding. So all these things we must keep in mind. Now, if you want to be a leader, what should you do? So these are very important points that you must note down, and you must keep in mind when you are facing the group discussion. First thing is that you must try to initiate the discussion, begin the discussion. The beginner would get naturally extra points, but begin the discussion in a proper way. Generally, begin the discussion by giving proper definition of the subject. And if you are not clear about the concept or definition of the subject, then don't try to do all these things. Then please don't initiate the discussion. Let others do it for you. And after understanding the subject well, then you can give your contribution. Otherwise, don't do anything. Just listen and wait till the time that you get clarifications. But if you are clear, if you know the subject well, and if you are clear about your stand, then take the opportunity and just begin the discussion. Secondly, try to manage the discussion. Means you will have to look that everyone is speaking. If someone is not able to speak, then help him or her. In short, manage everything. You yourself should not speak too much, neither too less, and you must check that everyone is speaking nicely. And you must be cooperative to all the people. You must check that everyone gets chance to speak. Your attitude must be cooperative, and you must develop positive approach to understand even the opposite views. Believe that someone is opposing you, then uh, don't raise your voice, but try to understand it positively. The opposite views also may be correct sometimes. You must try to give proper conclusions regularly. After every 5 minutes or so, try to conclude the topic. Whatever you have discussed up to now, what is the conclusion? Say it. So your discussion would be on the right track. It may happen that there may be some digressions in the discussion. And if there is any digression, it is your duty to bring back the discussion to the given topic. If people are discussing something else, then you must bring back the discussion and start to discuss upon the given topic only. Don't go out of the topic. You must learn agree to disagree. Now this is very important. It is not necessary that all must agree with us, but we must be open-minded, and we should say that okay, fine, I don't agree with you, you don't agree with me, that's okay, let us agree on being disagree. Finally conclude the discussion. At the end of the discussion, we must give the final conclusion. So it is your duty. Complete the discussion, give final conclusion, give final solution or solutions if there are any, and try to provide a solution on the given problem. So in this way, all these things are very important that you should keep in mind while you are sitting in a group discussion session. Now what should you not to do during this? Don't get excited during the discussion. This is very important. Generally when people oppose us, it happens quite naturally that we get excited, we raise our voice, and we start making noise. Or so please don't do all these things. These are negative things, and this will harm your image. Don't change your stand frequently. Take one stand and as far as possible remain stick to it. However, if you find that someone is telling really true, then you can agree, but don't do this again and again. Don't speak too less or too much. It is not required that only you should dominate the discussion and no other one would get any chance to speak. In the same way, don't speak too less also. Don't raise your voice or don't shout. Don't be too formal or too much informal. You must remain formal during the discussion. That doesn't mean that you must not have any expression or any relaxing movements. But on the other hand, if your friend is sitting nearby you, you should also not be too much informal. You are sitting in a formal discussion. Remember that. And never be rude to anybody. Always you must have a behavior that is full of courtesy. You must say again and again thank you or sorry if required. So all these things are very important during the discussion. So this is the group discussion. You can watch some live group discussion on YouTube or somewhere else. And in this way, this is the theory. During the classroom, when we meet, we can arrange the live group discussion sessions also, so that you can get the practice. Okay, thank you very much.